James Chalmers was born at Argyllshire, Argyllshire, on August 4th, 1841. His father was an Aberdonian, his mother a Highlander of Luce, on Loch Lomond. The boy grew up sturdy, manly, full of good spirits and energy, and brimming with love of adventure. James Chalmers loved Mr. Mickle, but very often when he saw him coming would get out of his way. For the Spirit of God was working in the heart of the boy, and though, at the age of 14 or 15, he had adopted a rather reckless mode of life and had left Sunday school, he could not flee his thoughts. At 15, he heard Mr. Mickle read a letter from a missionary in Fiji, relating stories of cannibalism and the power of the gospel. Very soon afterwards, the young man preached that Savior to others, working in the Glasgow City Mission. But he must be a missionary, and after some time spent in the London Missionary Society's college, he married and was sent out to Rarotonga. His wife was Miss Jane Herkis. Her grandfather was the first minister of Greenock Church. Her parents went to New Zealand just after her marriage. In every way, she was just the wife for James Chalmers, and never failed him. For 10 years, he continued the work begun at Rarotonga by John Williams. But he longed for unevangelized areas, especially New Guinea. In 1877, Chalmers had his desire for pioneering work fulfilled and was sent to New Guinea, then an almost unknown land. He and his wife arrived at Port Moresby. During the next 9 years, he explored much of southern New Guinea in dangerous conditions and was everywhere the peacemaker. After Chalmers returned to New Guinea, he did a great deal of exploring and gained a detailed knowledge of much of the country and its inhabitants. When British New Guinea was made a colony in 1888, Chalmers and his fellow missionary, it had been decided that the colony should be governed in the best interests of the natives. It was, no doubt, largely the influence of the missionaries that made it illegal both to deport natives and to introduce intoxicants, firearms, and explosives. In 1893, Chalmers explored part of the Fly River in a steam launch, but found the natives extremely hostile. Back at his work in 1896, Chalmers was anxious to further explore the Fly River and established himself for some time at Saguenay off the Fly River Delta. His last station was Dara in April 1900. He was joined by a young missionary, Oliver Tompkins. A year later, he was on a vessel with Tompkins near Goribari Island and was visited by natives who appeared to be in a dangerous mood. Chalmers resolved to go ashore, and Tompkins insisted on going with him. Both men were murdered and eaten by the natives on 8 April 1901. There is a stained glass window to their memory in the college chapel at Vaterado. Chalmers is also included on a stained glass window in the Eltham College Chapel in Mottingham, England.